Hey y'all, what it is, bitch. And I brought back the blue wig because my black wig is looking a little raggedy. And some of y'all commented saying that y'all miss this blue bob. And here it is, bitch. I dusted off and here it is for y'all. So I've been on probably the top three worst date of my whole goddamn life. I know I've talked about many of dudes on this channel and my other channels and my old channel, all that shit. But this is probably the worst fucking date. Probably the top three, I'd say, worst fucking date of my fucking life. Like this nigga didn't even make me feel disgusting after the date. He made me feel disgusting during the date, bitch. A lot of these men I've talked about made me feel gross, or they show they ass after the date. Like when they take me home or we're going somewhere else, they act like they just want to fuck. But this nigga was just nasty. Disgusted me. Made my whole pussy dried up the whole goddamn time, bitch. And I was embarrassed, motherfucker. I was super embarrassed at my favorite spots close to my house, bitch. Let me explain. So, first and foremost, I met this guy at Bumble, of course, my dating plug. And he was 47, and of course, I'm thinking sugar daddy. I mean, he didn't specify. I mean, he lived in a nice area. He lives like close to me. He lives like 15 minutes away from me in a really nice neighborhood. So I'm just assuming that this man can turn into a sugar daddy. Because like I said, you can make any man into a sugar daddy. If you're a young fine bitch and you date an older man, he gonna eventually, learn to take care of you. Especially if you old, young enough to be his daughter. I mean, come on. Anywho, he was 47. He lived close by. He was really persistent. He's like, oh, can I call you? I don't like you doing all this, texting on the stupid app. I really am feeling you, blah, blah, blah. And mind you guys, I did not see his body during us talking. Like, on his profile, he only had face shots. He only sent me pictures of his face. So I'm just, of course, I didn't assume he was that big. The only thing I really asked him about his, body type was his height. He told me he was 6'4". So I was already like, okay, well, he tall. Okay, he at least ain't the midget nigga. At least he ain't like midget nigga. He 5'4", bitch. At least he ain't my height. At least I know this motherfucker taller than me. And I'm not one of these women who likes a man to send me full body pictures. Like, I mean, I should have asked, but I didn't because I'm like, okay, well, his face didn't even look that big. Like, his face didn't even look that big. Like, his face just looked like an old guy's face. I mean, he had a gray beard and, he was bald headed, whatever. I'm like, okay, he looked older, but he don't look that old. I'm good. He's 47. At least he looks his age, whatever. Anyway, we've been talking for like a whole week or whatever, and he was out of town visiting his daughters in college because he has daughters that are in college and shit. And he came back in town, and Monday night we went out, and it was probably I'm so glad this motherfucker don't know where I live, bitch. Like, this is one date I'm glad my mom dropped me off, because what happened was he was like, oh, so where do you want to meet? And I'm thinking, okay, maybe he should pick me up. But I'm like, no, maybe he shouldn't, because he is 47. He is a lot older, and he is, he looks a little creepy, but, I might just go out with him anyway because, bitch, I need some free food, bitch. And maybe he will, want to be my sugar daddy. So, I'm like, okay, so meet me at this place right up here. So I told him meet me at some Mexican place near my house. It's like 5 minutes away from my house. My mom dropped me off. Y'all know that I've been having issues driving again. I've been having panic attacks while driving and flashbacks and all that crazy shit. So my mom dropped me off, and she didn't know that he was old, of course. I mean, I didn't tell her he was old, and I made sure she didn't see his old ass. Because, bitch, if she would have saw him, she probably like, bitch, get back in the car. You ain't going nowhere. This motherfucker a goddamn predator. So I get there, right? And he already is sitting down, and bitch, tell me why this nigga looks 20 years older than his pictures. Like, I don't know if he used pictures from 10 years ago back in 06 or 08 or some shit. Like, I don't know what happened, but this nigga aged 20 years from his pictures. I knew he was 47, but this nigga looking like 67. This nigga, not only is he looking like 67 in the face, like you can tell he has wrinkles, like his face is droopy. Like, he got the little droopy ass and turkey neck going on, and he got a full on gray beard, and he's bald as fuck. Usually men look good bald. Usually older men with beards and bald heads look great. Usually, bitch. Usually they looking like Boris Kojo, bitch. But this nigga look like the creepy ass nigga you see at Walmart staring you down in the parking lot. And you trying to get in your car, hurrying up before he can see you drive off so he won't follow your ass. Like, he just looks like the predator you see at Walmart. Just hanging out there looking at your ass on your way to your car. Like, he just looked creepy. And not only that, he looked broke too. And to me, by looking broke, this nigga did not put any efforts into his wardrobe at all. Bitch, I was looking, cute. Like, I had a top on that looked kind of like this, but it was like black, and I had on black leggings. I mean, I didn't go all out because, bitch, it was a Mexican restaurant right at the street from my house. I was just going there really for the drinks and the taco night or whatever, bitch. But still, I was still looking cute though. I still had full face of makeup on. I had my shirt that looked like this, my cleavage out a little bit. And I was looking damn near good. I didn't look like I rolled out of fucking bed like this motherfucker did. Like, he had on a fucking t-shirt and gray sweatpants, bitch. That only looks cute if you my age, 24, and you got a big dick. When you fucking 47, bitch, you better put on some goddamn slacks and a business shirt, bitch. A fucking button-up, motherfucker. Not no damn gray sweatpants and t-shirt like you damn my age, bitch. You ain't. Okay, so, and the conversation just, it was awkward. Like, he was just like, oh, am I like you thought I was? Am I as fine as you thought I was? And I'm like, yeah, sure. Like, yeah, you look like yourself. Like, of course, I'm not trying to be, an asshole because, this nigga could, stab me in the middle of the dinner. I don't know. He could follow my mama home or something. Like, I don't know. This nigga might say something crazy, I should just walked out. I should just saw the motherfucker and just walked out and blocked his number, but I didn't because, he was a little older than me and he was, sweating me hard. And I was like, I'm scared. Anywho, so then I'm like, oh, so do I look like you in my pictures? He's like, well, damn, you look better than your pictures. Like, I would say that you look like your pictures, but that's an understatement. You look like 10 times better. Oh my God, I'm like sitting next to an Instagram model over here. Like, you have the body of an Instagram model. I'm like, oh, okay, thanks. I'm like, how do I have a body of an Instagram model? He's like, oh, well, your titties are bigger for one. Your ass, it's the best looking ass I've seen in a long time. You're just my type. I'm like, oh, yay, like, woohoo. Mind y'all, the waitresses and the waiters and like, the hostesses are looking at like our table and they're laughing. Like, I mean, I could see them like snickering. You know how people were just like laughing on their breath, like, like, look at them motherfuckers. Bitch, that's what they was doing on our table because it looked so mismatched. I was looking bad as fuck. And this old ass 47-year-old nigga who has saggy titties bigger than mine, y'all. I forgot to even mention his body type, bitch. He looked like the Michelin Man. He looked like the light-skinned Biggie over here. This nigga was clearly over 300 pounds, bitch. Like, bruh. Him being tall and 6'4" did not save this motherfucker in the weight department, bitch. Because usually when niggas are really tall, they can carry their weight good. But this motherfucker was like, his tits were like down to here. His gut was like out here. Like, it was not cute at all. And like, bruh, like, and he was just shaped like a melting ice cream cone. Like, and he had, these really tall, skinny legs, but like his whole like body was just like, it was disgusting. Like, oh my God, like, bruh. And mind you, he was wearing a fucking sweatshirt, so it made it even worse. I saw his titties through his damn sweatshirt. Like, it was a see-through, like a white tee, bitch. It was disgusting. Anyway, I was just trying to keep my cool because, like I said, he was going to pay for the meal. And, I was tired. I was hungry. I wanted some more drink, and I was drinking my mojito, and I was chilling, And he was like, well, am I your type? I'm like, yeah, sure, you're my type. I love older men. Bitch, a lot like shit. So I'm like, so am I your type, really? Like, are you just bullshitting? Are you just saying this because you're horny, or or you're just saying this because we're on a date? He's like, no, you're definitely the marrying type. I'm like, okay, what do you mean by marrying type? He's like, well, I have two types, right? My first type is light-skinned women with big titties. I'm like, okay, great. I'm not light-skinned with big titties. What are you talking about? He's like, well, but my second type is a dark-skinned woman who's thick, like just thick all over, like you are. And that was the type of woman I married. My ex-wife looked kind of like you. She had like the same body type, the same skin tone, and she was just gorgeous, just like you. Oh my God, it's just like a throwback. I'm like, oh. And before I get some motherfucking haters telling me, oh, Olivia, you ain't skinny no more. Why are you judging this guy's weight? And why are you judging this guy's body type? Well, bitch, look at me though. Bitch. I may be thick, but bitch, I'm working out and I'm getting skinnier by the fucking day, bitch. Okay, so stop it. Anywho, after he said that dumb shit about his motherfucking ex-wife, I'm like, so are you over her? He's like, of course I'm over her. I mean, of course, like, she just got fat over the years. And I'm thinking, nigga, you probably gained all the weight she was gaining, bitch. Like I told y'all, this motherfucker looked like the Michelin Man. Like, he looked like he will kill me during sex. Not even with the dick. He would kill me just by fucking just laying on top of me trying to fuck. Like, this nigga's sweat would drop in my eye and make me blind. That's how big his sweat drops probably are. Like, his stomach was like way out here. Like, he was 12 months pregnant, bitch. Like, he looked like the old Gucci Mane over here, okay? He looked like a light-skinned old Gucci Mane, a light-skinned Biggie. Like, his light skin tone did not save him at all in the looks, bitch. Like, he just looked disgusting. My God. And over here talking about some, oh, my ex-wife got fat. Of course, I don't like her no more. Like, what type of motherfucking shit is this, nigga? Like, do niggas not realize that, when you ugly and fat, you ain't got no right to talk about the next bitch, especially your ex-wife, bitch. You probably was feeding her fucking fried bacon over there, you piece of shit. Anyway, let me stop my rants about this fat ass nigga. So, anywho, so I'm like, so what are you really looking for? Like, are you just looking for some young ass or what? He's like, no, I would love to get married. Like I said, you are the marrying type. Like, I feel like I can marry you in 6 months. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, I would love another child at least. I'm like, you already got 2 girls though. He's like, yeah, but they like in college. I'm getting bored. I want another baby. So he was like, oh, what's your birthday? I'm like, my birthday's July 12th, right? He's like, oh, my daughter who's in college, her birthday's July 11th. I knew y'all act alike. Y'all act just alike. You got the same wild personality she does. She recently got busted for weed at her college. I'm like, what? Like, I don't smoke weed. He's like, I know, but y'all both wild. I can tell you wild. I'm like, what? And y'all, it gets even fucking weirder, okay? So he starts to ask me what I do for work, and I tell him, hey, yeah, I work in a pharmacy, I work in pharmaceuticals, whatever. And he was like, oh, well, that's great to know because I have a lot of health problems, so you probably would understand. I'm like, yeah, I guess, sure, I would understand. I mean, what health problems do you have? And he's like, yeah, I got diabetes. Like, I had like a knee surgery, like a few months ago, and like they did the surgery wrong. They gave me like a staph infection, and like ever since then I developed diabetes, so I have to take all these diabetes medications. Like, I take insulin, I take, pills for my diabetes. It's been killing my love life. Like, it's been killing my dating life. I'm like, how has diabetes been killing your dating life, right? Bitch, yeah, get ready for this next answer, bitch. Y'all need to get a drink, bitch. I'm about to go get me a drink, and I'm gonna be right back. Let's take a big gulp all together before I say the other answer. He has ED. Okay. Not only does he take antibiotics because he's still fighting off his infections, his reoccurring infections. He has diabetes, but he has ED, aka erectile dysfunction, meaning he needs them Viagras, them Cialises to keep that thing up. And he also jokingly said, after saying this, well, honey, you don't have to worry about anything tonight, me trying anything at all, because I don't have a blue pill on me, so I can't do anything with it. I mean, you look amazing, but like, I'm still not hard. I don't even have a chub at all. So you can come back to my place and watch a movie downstairs, my downstairs movie theater, but I'm not going to try nothing because I don't got no blue pill right now. What? Nigga, what? Bitch, y'all should have seen the fucking waitresses. They were overhearing this nigga because he's loud too. Like, this guy is being loud. He's just letting it all hang out, bitch. Not only his belly's hanging out, over his dick. You can just tell his belly's just laying there over his, private areas. All the waitresses was snickering and shit. Like, they was like at the, sitting near the bar area, snickering. Like, nigga, what? Like, why are you telling everybody your dick don't work? You over here talking about you want more children and you want to get married again, but your dick don't work. How is that a way to advertise your damn self? How? It's like me saying, oh, I want kids. I want some kids. I want to get married. But by the way, my pussy don't get wet anymore. My pussy's permanently dry. Like, who wants that? Nobody wants that, bitch. What? Anyway, bitch. So we get our food, and of course, he's eating like a fat ass nigga. Like, I got some tacos. He got a burrito, but he needed extra everything, bitch. He was demanding extra sour cream, demanding fucking extra hot sauce, demanding fucking extra cheese and shit. And he was even telling me, oh yeah, I know this is bad for my cholesterol. I'll take cholesterol medicine too. Yeah, but I'm living it up tonight because I'm with a fine woman like you. And I know you'll save me because you work in a pharmacy and you'll give me some extra drugs. Like, what? Like, I can't save you have a fucking, stroke out here, bitch. I can't save you, bitch. You have a stroke eating too much cheese, motherfucker, you fat ass. Anyway, bitch, so I'm over here just, trying to eat my taco in peace, and he's just staring at me, trying to, like, look at my pictures I sent him, and look at the pictures from Bumble, like, looking at me, like, I'm like, what you looking at? He's like, yeah, you definitely thicker now. Like, why was you hiding that booty? I'm like, what? So yeah, you definitely. Why was you hiding them titties? You was hiding them titties from me. Your titties look delicious. I could suck on them all night. Like what, bitch? I was texting my mom. I got my phone out. I texted my mom like, you can be on your way now, mom. Please come on, mom. Please come back. And then that's when I told him like, hey, my mom, she dropped me off here. She's trying to be my designated driver because she knows I like to drink and she thought I was going to drunk drive. So she'll be here soon. He's like, no, I can take you home, or I can take you back to my place and I can take you home. I'm like, no, I'm good, love. I'm good. I have a long day tomorrow. I'm really tired. I worked a 12-hour shift today. And he's like, well, shit, let me walk you out. So this motherfucker walks me out. And he makes me get into it. Like, he has a Hummer, right? And he's like, well, look at the inside of my Hummer before your mom gets here. I'm like, okay, sure. So I sit down in the Hummer, and he's all like trying to like pet kiss me like somebody's granddaddy, y'all. He looked like he was trying to kiss me like one of those motherfucking nursing home dudes, one of the residents trying to like hit on a woman. He's like, I'm like, ew. So I'm like kind of turning my cheek so he can kiss my cheek, so like he didn't kiss my face. And he was like, grab my face, and he like made me kiss his fucking face. And not only that, he's like, give me a hug. You can't just shake my hand. Give me a hug. So I gave him a little side hug, like a church hug, right? And he just like grabs me, because this nigga's like 6'4", so he's huge, right? And he's 350 pounds, bitch. So he's like, grab me, and I felt all those saggy titties. Oh my God. So basically I was hugging his saggy titties and his gut. I was disgusting. And I smelled his must, bitch. He had the worst stinking must ever, bitch. But he was running around a Hummer though. And he had all those fucking college plates on the back of his car, the college bumper stickers on colleges he went to, and he was a PhD though, but he was disgusting. Oh my God. And then he like texted me his address after our date. Oh yeah, I forgot another point. He slapped my ass. Not only did he give me that awkward ass hug, awkward ass kiss, like he slapped my ass as I walked away. And I was just like, bye. Like, I just waved at him, like, bye. Bye. And he texted me his address, talking about if you want to get back out tonight, when you sober up, here's my address. I got a movie theater downstairs. I really enjoyed my time with you. Like, you're so beautiful. And I blocked his ass, bitch. I would show y'all a picture of this motherfucker, but, bitch, I don't even have a picture to show because I matched him off Bumble and I deleted our text thread. That's how much I don't want this nigga to even contact me ever again. I'm disgusted. And not only that, he was like texting his homeboys telling him that he found Bae while we was out. And I'm like, nigga what, nigga who? Okay. So I can never go back to that place any longer until I get a new wig and lose some more weight and they don't recognize me, bitch, because they was laughing at me walking out. I saw them laughing at me. You know how the hostess be like, oh, have a good night. Bitch, they was snickering though. They're like, this girl, what's wrong? Like, I heard them. And another update on the other dudes. The old sugar daddy dude who claimed he would take me to Miami and move me in, he ghosted me last night. And the midget guy, I'm still talking to him because, he's nice and, fuck it. Like, at least I get free meals out of that motherfucker. Anyway, I just want to share this motherfucking tea. Don't ever go out on a date with a guy who can't even send you full body pictures, bitch. If he's sending you full body pictures and his gut is, over his dick, run. Okay? He's disgusting. Okay? There's a reason why he's divorced. Bye, y'all.